The statement, anyone who speaks the language can teach the language, is a common belief, but it is not entirely accurate. Teaching a language requires a range of skills beyond simply being able to speak the language fluently. In response, I will provide critical evidence to dispute the popular belief which says anyone who speaks the language can teach the language. While speaking a language with fluency is a necessary component of language teaching, it is not sufficient to ensure effective language instruction. There are several key teaching techniques that are important in ensuring effective language instruction, regardless of whether the teacher is a native speaker of the language or not. Stephen Krashen's theory of Sanskrit language acquisition emphasizes the importance of input in language acquisition. However, Krashen also highlights the importance of a language teacher's knowledge of the language and teaching techniques. In his theory, the teacher should have a deep understanding of the language and able to provide learners with comprehensive input that is slightly above their current level. This requires a teacher not only speaks the language but also has the necessary pedagogical skills and knowledge to facilitate learning. Similarly, Lev Vygotsky's social cultural theory emphasizes the role of social interaction in cognitive development. According to Vygotsky, learning is a collaborative process of scaffolding. In the language teaching, this means a teacher must be able to provide appropriate scaffolding to support the learner's development. This requires not only proficiency but also an understanding of the learner's needs, abilities, and learning style. In conclusion, in rebutting the assumption, I put forth a parallel assumption. Anyone sitting in a car can be a driver of the car, and immediately common sense dictates that the statement is not true. Overall, language teaching requires more than just being able to speak the language. It requires a deep understanding of the language and the ability to facilitate learning through effective teaching techniques and scaffolding. Therefore, the assumption that anyone who speaks the language can teach the language is not supported by this theory.